Hello, it's your boy Odyssey. I'm back here with another video. You know, I've been gone for like a couple days, but like, kind of hectic. Hectic. What the fuck is hectic? Hectic. Yeah. But anyways, I'm reacting to the 10 craziest things caught in the ocean. I'm pretty sure fish are like some kind of aliens or some shit because there's some wild shit that people catch from in the ocean. Wild shit. So let's see some of the wild shit they catch in the ocean.
When one goes out fishing, you would expect to catch a few fish, am I right? Most of the time everything doesn't go as planned and you go home.
My man was nay, bro. He's like, lean back. I lean back.
Catch a few fish, am I right? Most of the time everything doesn't go as
Swerve.
planned and you go home with nothing. But sometimes someone catches something so epic it made it to this list. Probably the highest accolade a fisherman can get. But well, aside from the cash prize, of course.
Yeah,
Today we're going to be talking about 10 of the craziest things ever caught. Number 10.
Number 10. Blue Marlin. 1 second. I need to fix this freaking PC. There you go. Welcome back.
Guy Kitaoka of Hawaii was out fishing on his 20-foot vessel, the Danya, fully expecting to be just a normal fishing trip. That was until he reeled in a 1,368-pound blue marlin. It is the largest.
1,368 pounds. That's like maths. 500 something kilos. What the fuck is my phone, bro? Whatever. I'm gonna just do quick maths. It should be like around 500 600 kilos, something like that. Damn, boy.
Largest blue marlin caught off Kona in 23 years and is only 8 pounds shy of the world record. That
you best know that's like at least like 3 months worth of food.
Record is a 1,376-pound blue caught off Kona in 1982. Unfortunately, Kitaoka was using an electric reel, so even if the fish had been 9 pounds heavier, it could not have qualified as a world record. However, the catch is no less impressive, considering that many captains in Kona.
I was like, what's it called? He wasn't actually using like a fishing rod, because I don't think he had the strength to reel that fish in. He was using an electric one. The one where you just, as soon as it hooks in the mouth, you just press a button and it hauls it in.
Whose water attract the world's largest Pacific blue marlin, we're starting to wonder whether the world record was still within reach. Kitaoka and his captain, Daro Amori, were fishing in an area teeming with large tuna. Since giant marlin often feed on schooling tuna, Kitaoka used a live skipjack tuna as bait. According to longtime Hawaii fishing writer Jim Rizzuto, the billfish nearly stripped all of the line from an electric reel designed to shorten the fight time with powerful game fish. Had Amori not chased the fish with the boat, it would have escaped.
The fish was too strong for the electric reel. It was taking all of the line. If he didn't carry the boat farther in, it would have took the entire boat with him.
The Wolffish. After the Fukushima nuclear disaster, fishermen in the area tell tales of massive and mutant beasts which have been spotted in the ocean near where the toxic tragedy happened.
Nigga,
One
what?
prehistoric-looking wolffish was even caught by a professional.
What the fuck is that, fam?
Fish
I told you, fam, fish are fucking aliens, bro.
Hirosaki Hiroshi reeled in the monstrous creature during a...
How old is this fish, fam? This fish look like it's seen some shit, bro. It looks wrinkled, bro. It looks like my grandpa.
Trip to Hokkaido, Japan. This being Japan's second largest island near eastern Russia. Normally, the deep-sea species grow up to 3 feet in length, but the horror Hiroshi landed was more than 6 feet long and weighed 5 times more than usual.
6 feet?
Because of the sheer size of the catch, many locals believe the sea beast could be a result of fallout from the disaster. Honestly, coming from a country that gave us Godzilla, why people believe in such things is understandable.
Listen.
Number 8.
To this day, I haven't actually seen Godzilla vs. Kong, the new one. I need to watch that, bro. I don't know why people ever thought that I haven't watched the outcome. I don't know who wins. I haven't actually heard about it. But I hope Godzilla wins. Because I don't know what people think that Kong will beat Godzilla.
A giant alligator.
Come on.
When the Stokes family went out on a family gator hunt on the Alabama River one fine day in 2011,
Jesus.
they never ever thought that they would set a world record. Later in the day, they were able to pull a 14-foot 2-inch alligator with
14 foot, fam. And you wonder why animals, when they see human beings, they want to eat us and kill us, bro. You niggas are hunting them and killing them.
was the
and you
biggest
expect
one
them
that
not
they
to
were
hunt
able
us
to
too, fam.
catch. Little did they know
Thanos
that their gigantic
did
catch was
nothing wrong.
big enough to get into the record books. They brought their catch to the check-in station at Roland Cooper State Park near Camden in Wilcox County. At first, wildlife and freshwater fisheries biologists had no trouble measuring the beast at 15 feet even, but they had to call for some help when
Jesus.
trying to weigh it. Their first attempt completely destroyed the winch assembly used to easily hoist most average gators. Enlisting the assistance of a park backhoe to lift it, a WFF biologist officially called
That's
the
a
weight in
big
at
boy.
1,011.5 pounds. Those dimensions easily make the
1,011.
Stokes gator the biggest ever killed in Alabama. It beat the previous world record, a 14-foot 8-inch, 880-pound alligator killed in Chalk Creek near Lufkin, Texas.
The fact that these niggas are at least like the average of 10 human beings weight combined is fucking
By
mental,
Justin
bro.
Wells of Bossier City, which was only just set a few months prior.
So you fucking kill animals just to stuff them and put them on exhibit.
Number
Human beings
7.
tapped, man. The human race is tapped.
Giant Goliath Grouper. The giant Goliath Grouper, as the name suggests, is a massive fish that can grow up to more than 8 feet in length and can weigh up to 800
8 feet.
pounds. These are some pretty tasty fish. Tasty enough to get overfished in the southern United States, and they were considered for listing under the Endangered Species Act. These fish are so big that they're known to swallow sharks whole. Reported back
Sharks.
in 2018, fishermen
Fam, they're known to swallow sharks whole, bro.
in Florida were trying
What kind of shark, though? What kind of shark? I know it wasn't a megalodon because they're extinct, but still. If a megalodon exists, do you think that he would be able to swallow it? Because I know megalodons were like one of the biggest sea creatures.
to reel in a 3-foot shark when all of a sudden, a huge grouper came along and swallowed the entire shark. The fisherman then
entire
tried
shark.
to reel in the grouper with the shark still in its mouth, until the grouper got
What
tired
kind of
and
shark
decided
was
to
it?
spit out the shark. The same
What kind of
grouper,
shark was
obviously
it?
still quite hungry, even tried to
Like a
swallow a
tiger
manta ray
shark,
that
a
very
cookie
same
cutter
day.
shark.
Number 6. The Kaliko Lobster. Lobsters are delicious, but then again, there are some
Do you like lobsters more than crabs or crabs more than lobsters? To me, they're both just seafood, but like, I like lobster, bro. Like,
lobsters that look too good to eat. Case in point are the rare Kaliko lobsters. Their beautifully
Chef's kiss.
patterned shell is mainly just for show. Its meat doesn't taste any better than your regular garden variety
Right?
lobsters. But
Then why is it more
people who
expensive?
catch
Because
them
of its
feel very
shell.
reluctant to chucking them in a
Nigga,
pot of
please.
boiling water.
Nigga,
Well,
please.
like I said, they're very rare. Pokemon shiny rare. So rare, in fact, that the chances of you
Pokemon shiny rare. Nigga, what?
catching one is about 1 in 50 million. But against all
1 in
odds,
50
Kaliko
million.
lobsters have been caught, especially off the coast of Maine. Most are lucky to be
Maine.
spared and end up being mascots of
Jesus.
some sort.
Jesus.
One particular lobster caught by lobsterman Anthony Bellinger became
You see
quite
his
the
claw.
online celebrity when it was caught back in 2018. He was given the name Friendly Krueger, a reference to the horror movie character
Krueger?
Freddy because its colors are
Freddy Krueger?
Halloween-like and it has claws. But it was a female, so she's now in the safekeeping of the National Aquarium. But believe it or not,
Why
there's an
didn't you
even
call
rarer
her-
lobster.
You call her Freddy Krueger. Why didn't you call her Edwina Scissors Hands?
Out
you
there,
know?
and that
She
is
has
the number 5. The Albino Lobster. An
Albino
albino
lobster,
lobster is
what?
actually one of the rarest things you can catch in the ocean. According to the Maine Lobstermen's Community Alliance,
so
the
small?
chances
It's
of
so
catching
tiny,
an
bro.
albino lobster is 1
what
in
she
100
said.
million. In short, you're more likely to get
1
struck
in
by
100
lightning
million.
and win the lottery than to catch one of these nearly translucent crustaceans.
My uncle has been struck by lightning 7 times. No, 11. Nigga, so like, I don't know if he's extremely lucky or extremely unlucky. So like,
They do get caught from time to time, though, like with Mike Billings, who caught one off the coast of, again, Maine.
white
The
and
lobster
al-
is almost
Maine.
too
Why-
beautiful to
Maine
eat,
just has a lot
but
of
luckily
sea
won't be
life.
boiled up anytime soon, much to my discontent. Billings told a local newspaper that the lobster was too small to catch, so he threw it back in the ocean, but not before taking a few snapshots and posting them online. Number 4. The Black Marlin. When Australian fisherman Bob Crane and his crew caught a monstrous black marlin off the coast of Queensland, Australia back in 2018, he never expected the social media backlash that it would garner. This absolute monster of a fish weighed about 1,433 pounds and took him 2 hours to reel in. When he finally caught it, Crane and his crew took the black marlin to shore in order to check whether they beat the previous world record catch of 1,558 pounds. Sadly, though, the fish died, which resulted in the said social media criticisms. Most black marlins caught in Australia are tagged and released, obviously to protect the species. However, Crane and his crew insisted that
Nigga, do you know how many species of animals that human race has made going extinct because we want to eat them, or we want to display them, or we want to discover?
The fish didn't die during transport, but rather while Crane was fighting to get it on board his boat. Number 3.
You killed the fish just so you can catch it, tag it, and then put it back. Why didn't you just leave the nigga alone? The nigga didn't want to get catch, nigga. Right?
Wells catfish. The Wells catfish, also called the sheepfish, is a species of large catfish native to wild areas of Central, Southern, and Eastern Europe. They're found in the basins of the Baltic, Black, and Caspian Seas. It has been introduced to Western Europe as a prize sport fish and is now found from the UK east to Kazakhstan and China, and south to Greece and Turkey. In some areas of the world, it's sometimes considered a nuisance fish. Most Wells catfish are around 5 feet long and weigh around 44 pounds, but there are records of even bigger specimens being caught. Possibly the biggest one caught by rod and reel was landed by fisherman Benjamin Grunder in the River Po in Italy in 2018. It was measured in at 8 feet 8 inches
you can't even
and an
lift the
estimated
fish
weight of about 286 pounds. According to Grunder, he spotted the large fish about 21 times in the river for a span of a year, before he was finally able to land it. He had actually hooked the same fish a few months prior, but the fish was so large he had to give up and cut the line. Number 2.
What the fuck was I gonna say, man? Okay, there's something I wanted to talk about, yeah. I'm gonna talk about that in like a separate video, but you know, it'll come.
The pike with horns. Pike are fish that are both caught commercially and for sport. They're recognized by the elongated bodies, small scales, long head, shovel-like snout, and large mouth armed with strong teeth. In other words, they look like any normal fish. That is until one fisherman in the Omsk region of Siberia caught a couple of pike that looked a little bit different than normal. The fisherman, going only by the name Alexei, knew at once that the 26-pound pike that he caught definitely weren't normal. Why is that? Well,
it looks like if a fish had a freaking mohawk, bro. It looks like a freaking Stegosaurus.
Well, it's because it had 2 prehistoric-looking horns sticking out of the top of its head. That's why.
Or Triceratops.
Even weirder, he also caught a smaller 15-pounder, but this one had 4 horns on its head. When he posted the photos online, people immediately jumped to the conclusion that he caught of those legendary sea dragons that are said to swim in the same waters the pike were caught.
Sea dragons.
However, legendary sea dragon or not, that didn't stop Alexei from gutting and eating the fish. Much of the horror of
damn, my nigga don't care, man.
He did preserve the heads, though, when they are now displayed proudly in his garage. Before we move on, do me a favor. My
shut up.
Analytics show that only please it with every video we put out. Number 1. The Square Grouper. The waters off the coast of Florida are home to diverse wildlife.
Freaking SpongeBob and
when you go out fishing here, you'll never know what you're gonna get. I mean,
SpongeBob
really,
and a fish had a freaking child.
That's exactly what happened to George Bustamante, who went out on a birthday fishing trip looking for kingfish or mahi-mahi. Well, he did catch something, all right. A catch infinitely more interesting and downright illegal. What came up on his hook wasn't a fish, but a small, tightly wrapped square bundle of marijuana. Of course.
Why would you turn it in, bro? Just take it at home, you know.
George immediately notified the authorities of his unusual catch, but not before taking a few selfies and posting them on Instagram. Even tagging his catch humorously as an early birthday gift from Pablo Escobar. Floridians are used to news like these. Everyone knows the various drug dealings happening on land and even out at sea. This occurrence seems so common that they even have a nickname for the package, calling it a square grouper. Do you have any amazing fishing stories? Let us know in the...
Oh yeah, I do. When I was in Liberia, fishing, I saw somebody catch a pipe fish or like a catfish, and it was long. Like, it's just this long thing. It looks like a snake, bro, but like it's so slippery that you can't even grab it with your bare hands. You have to use special gloves, you know. But anyways, I'm waffling, but like, it's been a while, man. It's been a while since I posted a video, so I'm gonna post this video. I'm gonna talk really fast because I don't know what to do, but like, you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow, you know. Namaste and peace, y'all.